Have you ever wondered why certain men seem to know exactly how to manipulate women's insecurities? Narcissism, a personality trait often more prevalent in men, can be a potent tool in targeting these insecurities. Understanding this concept and its implications is crucial for women everywhere. It's about recognizing the patterns, the tactics, and the subtleties of manipulation. It's about empowerment and self-awareness. So are you ready to unmask the face of narcissism? Let's delve into the 15 ways male narcissists target women's insecurities on purpose. First off, let's talk about emotional manipulation techniques. Narcissists are often masters at these, using them to target women's insecurities. One such technique is gaslighting, where the narcissist will twist reality, causing the woman to question her own perceptions and memories. Next, we have the classic playing the victim card. Here, the narcissist portrays themselves as the injured party, diverting attention away from their own harmful behaviors and onto their supposed suffering. Guilt tripping is another common tactic. This involves the narcissist making the woman feel guilty for things that are not her fault, playing on her empathy and kindness. Another technique is emotional blackmail. This leverages the woman's fear, obligation, or guilt to control her actions and decisions. Finally, there's the silent treatment. This is when the narcissist gives the woman the cold shoulder, often leaving her anxious, unsettled, and desperate for resolution. These techniques are just the beginning of how narcissists manipulate women. Moving on to psychological manipulation techniques. First up, we have mind games. It's all about control. The manipulator will often create a complex web of deceit to confuse and isolate their target. They might contradict themselves, distort facts, or deliberately withhold information to keep you second-guessing. Then there's projection. This is where the manipulator will accuse you of the very behaviors or feelings they themselves are experiencing. They shift the blame, making you feel guilty or wrong. Belittling is another technique that's often used. Here, the manipulator will downplay your achievements, making you feel inadequate. Constant criticism is a fourth method. The aim is to erode your self-esteem so that you become more dependent on them for validation. Finally, we have false promises. The manipulator will make grand promises that they have no intention of keeping, just to keep you hooked and hopeful. These psychological techniques can be very damaging if not recognized. Lastly, we'll discuss behavioral manipulation techniques. These are tactics that aim to alter your actions and decisions, and they can be quite subtle. Firstly, isolation from friends and family. The manipulator may attempt to cut you off from your support network, making you feel alone and more dependent on them. Secondly, control over personal life. They may try to dictate your daily routine, your wardrobe, even your food choices. It's all about exercising power. Thirdly, intimidation tactics. This could involve threatening behavior, aggressive language, or even silent treatment. The goal is to make you feel small and powerless. Fourthly, creating dependency. They might make you believe that you can't survive without them, further deepening the power imbalance. Lastly, financial control. This could involve controlling your spending, limiting your access to shared resources, or preventing you from working. Recognizing these behavioral manipulation techniques is the first step in protecting yourself. Now that we've uncovered these manipulation techniques, what can we do about it? We've journeyed through the murky waters of narcissism and manipulation, unveiling 15 ways in which male narcissists target women's insecurities. These range from emotional, psychological, to behavioral techniques, all designed to undermine and exploit, to control and manipulate. But remember, the first step to combating this is awareness. Recognize these tactics for what they are: attempts to control, to belittle, to make you feel less than. These are not reflections of your worth, but manifestations of their insecurities. Don't let them dictate your value. Seek support, whether from close friends, family, or professional counselors. You're not alone in this struggle, and there's strength in numbers. Share your experiences, voice your concerns, and let your story be heard. Stand up against these manipulative behaviors. It's not easy, but it's necessary. You have the right to establish boundaries, to say no, to demand respect. You are not a puppet in someone else's play, but the author of your own story. And finally, share this knowledge. Spread the word to your friends, your sisters, your mothers. Let's create a wave of awareness that can't be ignored. Remember, knowledge is power. Stand strong and don't let anyone manipulate your insecurities. You are more than enough, just as you are.